Gary. Shane from Telestream, application specialist, providing solutions for everything video production, streaming, hosting, distribution.
What do you think will be the top technology development affecting schools and production, not 3 years from now, but right now, this year, 2023?
With Wirecast in particular, the easiest way to describe it is ease of connecting your devices, ease of composing your shots, and ease of choosing your deliveries. And we say deliveries now because it's not just streaming. It can be an internal workflow over webinar. It could be recording to disk. So on the application standpoint of Wirecast, what we're doing is we're trying to streamline these workflows and make it kind of the ease of use for both faculty and students.
How do you think NDI has shaped modern productions?
It's answered the age-old question of how do we ease getting video and audio sources in? And it's over the network. So it's just, you've ironed out the solution that so many of us have been looking for. But on the user end of this, or maybe the new people into the industry, this is just a common format, and it is so easy for them to use. One other thing, and especially in Wirecast, that I personally thank you, is going to college as a cam op, learning all of the post-production, learning everything. But in Wirecast itself, we have a PTZ controller. And so you can control pan, tilt, zoom. But if you look at the controller, it has exposure, white balance, presets, and it has all these things for you. So if you think about it, it is a mini learning module of how to operate cameras, not just pan, tilt, zoom, but focus, shot compositions, adding the presets, learning about white balance. And you could do this all on the fly and just simply get a 5-minute education on cameras, thanks to NDI.
The value of student-created content is as valuable as the studio itself. So when you're looking to do this and put the things we're talking about here into a school, remember that it's not just the content you create, but it's the value of the content creators themselves learning these tools. But I want you to think about the students who are going to be creating that content. So let's start with you, Shane.
I think for the students creating the content, they need to understand the full production solutions. So, on our end, we're reaching out to, everyone here on this call. I've educated myself on all of their products. So who's coming to the students and providing them with the resources is key. For the students themselves, don't be limited to what maybe the class is providing. What do you enjoy? What does your family do on the weekends? And start incorporating your own content and maybe beginning to build your own character alongside of what the school or the curriculum is providing. So, and that's the beauty of this, is it's an art. A content creator, you're an artist. So yes, take all of those things that you're learning and apply them to the activities that you enjoy, or even shoot a little further. What do you want to do? And start honing those skills now with all of these video production tools available to you. That's from my heart. That's what I would suggest.
Cool. In Wirecast, you've been really on top of integrating Zoom and Teams directly into your software. So Shane, just talk about how that's happened, because I think it's kind of amazing how the worlds of AV and pro video are colliding.
Exactly. And, Telestream really did two things well with Wirecast and Wirecast Gear. Wirecast being, how you assign your sources, compose your shots, and choose your destinations. But they really kind of took an open view to the switcher and how that would work, and kind of pushed it in a completely new direction to make it easier to kind of understand of how to operate that. So we have an application that, based on ease of use with full broadcast capabilities, but really focusing on the three things of ease of connecting your devices, ease of composing your shots, and choosing your deliveries. Second amazing thing that Telestream developed was a full production solution. So taking the Wirecast Gear, now we have a turnkey solution out of the box that will handle SDI, HDMI, IP, NDI, USB, cell phone devices, and a hybrid of those connections. So with that full circle of hybrid of connections and ease of use comes webinar. If we think of webinars as internal and external, what Wirecast is essentially with the developments, especially Team with enabling NDI, Zoom, it's on their roadmap, and I'm sure every other webinar platform will follow, is integrating those NDI capabilities and Wirecast able to discover those. So with the kind of new look of how we approach switching and live production, Wirecast and Wirecast Gear has really done a great job of bringing production value back into webinar meetings.
Shane, we just want to final last words. Talk to us a little bit about what Wirecast, Telestream. We're using Sherpa for this show, which is a Telestream product, and how we're communicating, hanging our questions and stuff. Just final last words for our eduStream guests.
First, Gary, thank you for having Telestream here today. Secondly, all of our partners on the show today are readily available to integrate with existing workflows right now. So yes, maybe the district or the university has a budget to do a whole new production, but we also just made through 2 years of making investments in video production as well. So everything we've talked about today, our partners here are ready to integrate NDI into your future-proofing workflows. Wirecast Gear has definitely made that streamlined. It is out of the box, ready to go with your traditional workflows or NDI workflows. So again, Gary, thanks for having us here today. I appreciate it.